Hey everyone, it's Retro here, and today we'll be diving deep into the Simulacrum, how to prepare for it, what to expect, and how to avoid costly mistakes that could ruin your run. If you've ever struggled with this unique challenge, this guide will help you get through it efficiently. What is the Simulacrum? The Simulacrum is a special encounter that you can access by collecting 300 Simulacrum Splinters. Once you've gathered enough, they automatically combine into a Simulacrum, which functions as a unique map. You place this map into a realm gate to open the encounter. The Simulacrum consists of 15 waves of enemies, with each successive wave increasing in difficulty. Enemies progressively gain more delirium as you go deeper, which means they hit harder, they have more health, they gain additional modifiers, making them significantly more dangerous. At later stages, bosses will also start to appear, adding another layer of difficulty to the encounter. What are the rewards? The primary rewards from the Simulacrum are Maelstrom Flasks and Megalomaniac Jewels, which are highly valuable. Occasionally, you'll also receive currency rewards, and some items are exclusive to the Simulacrum, making it an excellent farming opportunity. You will get tons of distilled emotions that can be worth a lot. You can sell them in bulk at the currency exchange. You will also get decent amount of raw divine drops if you run them all the time. However, unlike many other encounters in Path of Exile 2, having high DPS alone won't guarantee success. While killing enemies quickly is always helpful, the way Simulacrum works means that you can't always avoid getting hit. The arenas are often small and enemy spawns are unpredictable, meaning you must have solid defenses to survive. Building for Simulacrum, what you need to survive. Because of the high difficulty and randomness of Simulacrum modifiers, your character needs to be able to handle almost any map mod. You don't want to reach wave 10 only to realize that a specific mod completely shuts down your build. That's why I highly recommend bringing an Omen of Resurgence. Why Omen of Resurgence is essential: this item is a life-saving omen that triggers when you get hit while on low health. It instantly restores your life, energy shield, and mana to full, which can be the difference between completing the Simulacrum or failing it. Yes, it costs around 6 to 7 exalted orbs, but compared to the investment required to enter Simulacrum, it's a small price to pay for a second chance at survival. Best builds for Simulacrum. If you're looking for an optimal build, Spark Mage is an excellent choice. Here's why. Persistent damage. Spark projectiles linger on the map, meaning you don't need to be constantly attacking to deal damage. This helps with clear speed and lets you reposition while enemies continue to take damage. Strong defenses. Spark builds typically use Mind Over Matter, MOM, with high mana and energy shield, making them tanky and resistant to damage spikes. Better survivability. You don't need to get too close to enemies, reducing the risk of getting overwhelmed. However, one thing to note is that Delirium enemies do not trigger Herald of Ice explosions. This is a significant drawback for attack-based builds relying on Herald of Ice for clearing. Instead of shattering, enemies fade away without triggering the explosion. This is why Spark Mage is preferred over other attack builds. The build that I'm playing is an attribute stacking Monk Tempest Flurry build. Some key tips to help you is to get jewels that gain 10% maximum energy shield as stun threshold. Getting like 3 of these will make you almost immune to stun. The next tip is putting Overabundance on your bell so you can generate combos for your next bell while you have one up already. This will make a massive difference, and since Herald of Ice does not work, we can take Magnified Effect and make our bell even bigger. Also, if we have Herald of Ash on, we can start doing fire damage, or if you have added fire damage on rings, we can set our bell on fire for even more damage. You want to start placing your bell towards where the bosses are spawning. They will spawn in the same area, so you want to take notice so that in your next wave you can clear the monster as soon as they spawn. This will make your run very easy. Key bosses to watch out for. When you hear the boss spawn sound, be prepared. The bosses in Simulacrum are deadly, and ignoring them can get you killed instantly. 2 main bosses to watch for. Kosis, the Revelation. This boss can teleport and slam you, dealing enormous damage. His most dangerous attack is a lightning beam but he is at his weakest while using it. Avoid his teleport slams and look for openings when he fires his beam. Omniphobia, Fear, Manifest. This boss is less dangerous overall, but has a jumping slam attack that can one-shot you if you're not careful. He also launches a wave attack with his axe. Try to avoid standing directly in front of him. Like Kosis, he has the deadly lightning attack, so always be on the move when fighting him. Boss strategy tips: don't run directly into the boss spawn location. You might get hit before you even see them. Move in circles around bosses instead of running away in a straight line. This makes it harder for their ranged attacks to hit you. Focus fire when they are vulnerable. Delirium Atlas Tree, which nodes are worth it. If you're mapping and farming Simulacrum Splinters, the best way to optimize your Atlas passive tree is to focus on breach content. Most valuable Atlas nodes for Delirium farming. Increase Splinter drops from bosses. More Splinters equals more Simulacrums equals more profit. Increase Splinter drops from regular mobs. Consistently generating Simulacrum Splinters ensures that you can farm it frequently. Why are Simulacrum Splinters so valuable? The exclusive items from Simulacrum, such as Melting Maelstrom, make the Splinters highly sought after. Melting Maelstrom is a mana-based unique that deals chaos damage equal to mana spent. No matter what happens, Simulacrum rewards will always have value. Final thoughts: Simulacrum is one of the most challenging and rewarding encounters in Path of Exile. If you're investing currency to enter, make sure your build is well prepared with strong defenses and good sustain. Recap of key tips: bring Omen of Resurgence, it can save your run. Choose a build that works well in Simulacrum. Spark Mage is a great option. Avoid builds that rely on Herald of Ice or Shattering. They don't work well in Delirium content. Respect the bosses, learn their attack patterns, and avoid their deadliest moves. Use the right Atlas passive tree. Focus on Splinter drops to maximize profit. I hope this guide helps anybody who has not completed the Simulacrum yet and is just looking for some tips, but thanks for watching. If this guide helped you, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Good luck out there in the Simulacrum.
Keep your precious sanity, my agent of